It's Greg Vincent here, and today I'm here with Nick Christian from squiz.com.au.
G'day, Greg.
Great to have you on the show.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Yeah, Nick, can you just talk to us about squiz.com.au? There's a whole buzz around this, and really exciting times for the real estate industry.
It's great times too. This hasn't been a knee-jerk reaction from the recent third-party portals price increasing. These groups have collectively been speaking for some time. I'm just fortunate enough to be in the middle of it, Greg. It's the first time a group this size has come together in the real estate industry. It's the first time that the groups have put a financial commitment to an initiative like this, and it's the very first time that they've actually engaged a CEO to drive the initiative.
Yeah, and I think from a consumer perspective, they're in a situation where consumers don't quite understand that. They're very familiar with the other sites like realestate.com.au and domain.com.au have been around for a long, long time.
Yep.
And they probably don't understand the back end side of it, that there are some quite significant costs involved with having a property now go and appear on those sites.
Sure.
And having an industry-backed alternative is going to provide them with so much. Well, it's going to be a lot less expensive, and so many benefits around this, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, look, our focus, for coming together is the number one focus is to deliver a low-cost option, alternative, in the listing space, and have some level of control as an industry over the data as well. And if you have a look at the New Zealand model, which started 12 years ago, took about 2 to 3 years to get traction. That model started at $200 per office per month. 12 years later, it's $250 per office per month. So that's our intention, is to develop a low-cost option to keep those prices down.
And it's a great idea, because I think there's just spiralling costs out there, and in the online space, there's no real need for that price gouging or whatever you want to call it in these spaces. It's only people will just take advantage of opportunity wherever they possibly can.
Yeah, sure.
And if there's this opportunity for people to be able to have a site that they can go to and feel that all the industry's listings are there, that's ultimately what they're looking for, isn't it? They want to see the properties.
Absolutely, and it all comes down to content. And someone put to me a couple of weeks ago that in time a listing is more valuable than traffic.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you think about that, that's a pretty powerful statement that resonates with me.
Well, when you think about it, sites like MySpace and Facebook, MySpace owned that space, and then all of a sudden Facebook came along and it all changed. So things change, and online consumer behaviour changes quite dramatically as well. And the other thing that you've done with Squiz, can you give us a little bit of a snapshot? It's not just about having a property portal where listings are appearing, but you've also put together an app that has got this whole new dimension to the way this whole thing's works.
Yeah, look, I'm very proud of the app, obviously, because I had a lot to do with building it. It's just a new way to search for property. It's using the latest technology, reverse geolocation, I call it, or geofencing. Look, it's a very exciting time for us. It differentiates us. We're not just building another portal. We've got this other thing that sits on the portal, and look, we're really excited about its launch and how it's going to affect or change the way people actually look for property.
Because I think being in a position where you're driving around an area, sometimes you're in a position where you don't know, look, even though all the listings are there on the internet, you may not necessarily know that there's a place just around the corner that's actually for sale, and all of a sudden while you're out there in the area, you get the opportunity to be notified about that.
Exactly, ease of use, and I love the term, and I use it a lot, is mobility in the moment. People want instant gratification, and they want, apps are designed to make life easier, and this is definitely taking a step out of the process, looking for a property, pulling the car over and actually fiddling around with an app to find out the property, have a look at the details of it. This app will talk to you upon passing the property. It will say to you in a lovely voice that I researched quite extensively to find the right voice. It will tell you the address. Let's say, for instance, 5 Smith Street, 500,000, 5 bed, 2 bath, 1 garage.
Oh, terrific.
Yep.
Oh, so the agents don't have to record the voice. It's one that's done like your NAB man. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
yep.
great.
Yep.
Can you change it to Donald Duck or anything?
No, not at this stage yet.
Yeah, but no, I think it's great. You know, to be in a position where you can get that sort of information delivered to you, served up to you,
Yep.
and knowing that this is done in such a way. Being here at this presentation today for Squiz, and if you're an agent watching this, make sure you're in a position where you get in touch with these guys. This is something for us as an industry, but if you're a consumer watching this, understand that we're all in this together. We're all trying to provide a good experience for the end user and for our customers. So hats off to all of you guys for what you've done, putting the app together, putting the site together, and collectively as an industry getting all the big players together and getting them to sign off on something that's based not on a, it's a bigger than each franchise group scenario. This is something for the industry and for the end consumer.
Well, and we can't forget, you know, that the major players in the market space is the independents. You know, they do represent 55% of the industry, and we're accommodating them as well. So it's not just the franchise groups that are driving this; it's everybody.
Terrific. Yeah, can't wait for the launch, mate. I think it's going to be terrific. So watch this space, squiz.com.au, and yeah, this is going to be onward and upward from here for you.
Right. Thanks, Greg.
All right, thanks for joining me.
Good on you, mate.
We'll see you in the next episode.